Alexa, skip. I don't know, I have to wait till someone gets on here to start a conversation. Chat filter should be on. I don't want to create a short. Alright. Tell me that you hate me. Alright. I don't think anyone's gonna join, so I'll just start talking. This will just be a video on my channel. I want to talk about stuff I do not want to see at school. First thing I've written down is trends. And the big one for this is the Labubu's. Things, I've heard people say this before, and I'm going to take it and use it. They look like Annabelle's little cousin. I don't get it. Like, you're going to go spend, what, $100 on something that has no use. I don't know. They're creepy, and I think they're stupid. But that's not really my generation kind of thing, so my sister has a little foo-foo, so ugh, I don't know. Creepy. Another trend is just like what people wear, so like Birkenstocks, Nike Air, Lululemon, like all that kind of stuff. don't really get. Because if you all dress the same and you, like, I don't know. It's weird. Certain people I don't want to see at school are those teachers who smile through every little thing and are too nice. I genuinely do not like over the top nice people. Ugh. Styles, I remember last year our style was the Nike Air shoes, Nike socks, Lululemon black leggings, and then Nike, Carhartt, all that for a top. Sure, I like how it looks very neat, but it's not my style. I like to participate in some of them. Like I have Nike socks. I have Carhartt sweatshirts. That's actually about it. Otherwise, I don't really care for the rest of it. Alexa. Alexa. Okay. Right there. Anyway. Last year for lunch, our school had like these colored things. Like it was orange, black, white, and gray. And they divide us by our homeroom classes at the end of the day. And so like there's eight classes in total for each grade. Like 2 of the teachers for one, or no, there were 9 teachers in our grade. So 2 for black, 2 for orange, 2 for gray, 2 for white, and then one class would be split up into the groups. And we didn't have semester. I don't remember what we had. It wasn't semesters though. And all my friends would always have separate lunches from me. So I'd either be with one friend and then the other would be in a different lunch. And then it'd be the same thing we didn't have semesters. I don't remember what we had. Classes. What was it? Our school had, or our class, or our school is, by the law, you have to have 2 FIAD classes. And I have encores, or whatever you call it, in the beginning of the day. And school starts at 8 a.m. Like, I don't want to be running around and stretching and doing whatever he's going to tell us to do this year at 8 o'clock in the morning. And that goes with choir too. We have choir right after that, or I have choir right after that. So I don't want to run around right away in the morning. I don't want to learn Spanish right away in the morning. I don't want to sing right away in the morning. And our school, like, it's right next to a woods. And our school is known to have some pretty bad kids. I would not be too surprised if at least one kid tried running off into the woods and leaving school. If I was a misbehaved kid, I probably would too. Oh, speaking of lunch, this year they like changed it for the entire school. So now all the lunch periods are together. So the entire sixth grade, the entire seventh grade, and the entire eighth grade are all together. So at least I get to sit with my friends. Oh, is it just me, or like maybe this was just my school, but last year the upcoming sixth graders, like I was in seventh grade then, the sixth graders that came in, they were taller than majority of the seventh grade. And eighth graders were super tall. So sixth graders they had some height, and then this year we got to see like some of them. School hasn't started yet, but I know some of them, and they definitely are not tall anymore. So we got like sort of tall eighth graders, really tall seventh graders, and really short sixth graders. Our school's 2 stories, which is what I'm not excited for because it's up and down, up and down, up and down all day. And what else do I have? People I don't want to see at school. We usually, like our school's like divided into groups. Like people have their own friend groups. Like there's the kids who wear, this is how I separate them because this is just how me and my friends kind of figure it out. We have those kids who wear every single name brand that there is. We have those kids who are all like do all the sports that there is. We have the kids who read for their free time. Like there's nothing wrong with reading, but like you literally could go do anything. And then we have like, I don't know, there's like an outcast kind of group. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but there's like those kids who wear the same clothes every single day. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's like those kids, and then there's, I guess my friend group is like, I get along with everyone fairly well. Like if you're gonna treat me bad, I'm gonna kind of dislike you. Like I'm a generally nice person. If you're gonna treat me bad, I'm gonna treat you bad. If you're gonna treat my friends bad, I'm gonna treat you bad. I've been told this a lot, and I'm not a big fan of it. Like, most people would be like, oh, I have a ton of friends. Having a ton of friends kind of sucks because you don't know who to hang out with. What else can I talk about? Classes. The teachers, I'm not excited for this year. Sixth grade teachers were like, oh, cool, this is nice, like, people are nice. Seventh grade, I think, was my favorite year. We had the best teachers, especially our science teacher. She was awesome. This year, I don't know. My math teacher, she's like, I don't know, man. She gives off that really, like, pushy vibe. She's not one to mess with. She did hall monitoring in the morning because at our old school, 7th grade and 8th grade were connected. Like, it was like this. And she'd be right, like, where the 2 hallways meet, she'd be right here. And with a couple other teachers, and I'd go to breakfast in the morning with some of my friends, and, like, the grades weren't allowed to go into other grades' hallways, unless you're, like, delivering something. Alright, there's Fly. And almost every morning, she'd stop me and my friends and ask me, "Where are you guys going?" And we'd tell her breakfast, and she's like, "Okay, whatever." And I don't know, it got on, it seems stupid, but it always kind of made me mad because I told her this almost every morning. She knows me. And, like, what do you think I'm going to do in the 8th grade hallway? I have no friends in 8th grade. I choose not to have friends in 8th grade. And, like, I don't know where she'd think I'd go. And she'd do the exact same thing when I'd come back. "Where did you guys come from?" "Oh, we're coming from breakfast." "Was it good? What'd you guys have?" I'm like, really? I don't know, it might sound stupid, but yeah. Oh my god. Um, Trends. Ooh, sayings. Okay. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, I hate saying these. Skibbity toilet. What the Sigma. Raise your ya ya ya. Like all those like 6 7. Like even then, I think my favorite one out of all of them was 6 7 because it was just funny. Like anytime a teacher said it, someone would yell 6 7. It was so funny. Um, a lot of people would like yell it down the hallway. We had one teacher, she was like fresh out of college, and she knew our slang. Like she talked the way we talked. And I think that was awesome. But we don't have her this year anymore. She decided to quit. Boo hoo. Womp womp. Anyway, my favorite class out of all, like, 7th grade year was probably math. Definitely not. Math was my favorite class. Our teacher was very laid back, very chill. She was awesome. And we had some of the funniest people in our class. I remember there was one, we were working on graphing projects, and we had to like graph points on a plot and make a picture out of it. It was like this whole big thing. And the teacher bent down to help one of the boys because like everyone's separated, like popular girls up in the front, popular boys in the back. Like I hung out in the back corner with my friend, and then like other boys up there. Anyway, and she bent down to help one of them, and he farted right in her face, and oh my god, that was my favorite class. Definitely some funny stuff in there. Oh, locker rooms. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. So our old school, like they made a new one. And that's what we're going to this year, so it's got 2 floors instead of 1. And the locker room, like I got to see our new middle school. It's awesome. The locker rooms are way better than what they used to be. Keep in mind, our old school was over 100 years old. So, yeah, no thank you. Anyway, there was a lot of complaining of the smell. Now this place was old. Keep that in mind. So it's not that it's not well taken care of. It's because there's so much wrong with it. The showers were disgusting. No one ever showered in there. Our we didn't have lockers in the locker room. It's literally in the name. We didn't have lockers. We had bins that we pull in and out, and they were like metal containers that we put all our clothes in. And I swear, the smell in there. I remember I brought an entire bottle of perfume, and it still didn't cover up the entire smell in there. It smelled like a rat died in there. And I'm pretty sure there was, because over Christmas break it got terrible. And once first day we walked back into there, the smell was absolutely horrible. Everyone had their nose plugged while they were getting dressed. It was horrible. And it didn't go away for a couple weeks. So that was pretty bad. At least we get lockers this year. At least because a lot of people stole stuff from other people. If you stole something from me, I wouldn't really care. I mean, I had an Adidas drawstring bag in there, and some crusty old gym clothes. Like, if you're gonna steal something from me, it's not a very good win there. And people had their leggings go missing, and their necklaces and their earrings. Don't wear earrings. Find some studs that you like, put them in, and don't take them out. Because he allowed studs. He didn't allow hoops or anything. They can't dangle. He didn't allow necklaces. Can't wear dress code. Oh my god. He didn't allow tank tops. I never wore a tank top to school. Entire middle school year. 6th grade, 7th grade, and I won't do it this year. I choose not to wear tank tops because of dress code. I see so many people get dress coded for stupid things. And yes, there's some things that should be dress coded. But if I lift my arms up and my shirt shows a bit of my stomach, that shouldn't be considered, or that shouldn't be counted in the dress code. It's not that my shirt is too short, it's because my arms made it lift up. And people who, I know people who had that happen to them. Like my friend, her shirt, she's a skinny girl, her shirt would lift up when she raised her arms, and it would show half her stomach, and she can't help that. Another thing, my friend got she got dress coded for having a V-neck on. And she can't help, it's her clothes. Let her dress how she wants. It's not distracting. You want to hear distracting? Being dress coded for wearing some goofy outfit like the boys did, that's reasonable. I remember one kid, he wore these goofy jean shorts and this shirt that said something on it, and he put his hair in little ponytails. And so you call a three-fingered strap, oh my god, I can't talk, a 3-fingered strapped tank top distracting, but you don't call whatever this kid just pulled together distracting. That same kid, he'd pull up in a unicorn onesie when it wasn't pajama day. He did get yelled at for that, so that was pretty funny. But yeah, dress code, I think, was so stupid. I'm sure, I hope all schools have homecoming. I really hope so. For our homecoming, the elementary school and the middle school go up to the high school, but it might change this year. I'm not sure. And we get to go watch the high schoolers have their homecoming assembly, and it's my favorite thing. And then that night there's a football game everyone goes to, and it's so fun. Um, um, that's probably my favorite time of the year for school. The football game is definitely my favorite. I get to go the almost all the grades are there, and it's always fun to hang out with friends there. Um, I want to go back to like the styles that people wear. Ours last year was any Jordans or Nike shoes, Nike socks, or Adidas socks. Um, Lululemon pants, Lululemon tops, or Lululemon, yeah, Lululemon tops, Lululemon pants. Then there was Nike tops and Carhartt tops, like all that. Um, I don't care for that style. Like you can have like the Nike socks and you can have Nike shoes, but you don't need Lululemon stuff. To me that's expensive. I'm not gonna go drop $100 on a pair of leggings just so I can look like everyone else. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Walmart and I'm gonna go buy a pair of black leggings. And sure, I'll buy some Nike socks off of Amazon. And I'll get some lookalikes from Walmart, like shoes from Walmart that look like Nike shoes, or a lookalike Birkenstocks. And yeah, I'll get a Carhartt sweatshirt. I don't have to have all the name brand to look like you. I remember last year was the year I didn't have a part in my hair. I never did. I always just brushed it back and I always just put my hair up. And I like one day, like I was at home and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go part my hair. And I kind of just did it, and that's how it is now. But that was something that everyone else did, so I tried doing it. And I like it better than not having a part. And yeah, there's people who still don't have a part. I'm not like, ew, go get a part in the middle of your hair. But I do like it better with a part. It makes your hair look a lot better. I'm running out of ideas. Certain people, style, lunch, classes. I don't know what else there is to talk about. Kind of run out of ideas. I'm not sure how many schools have this policy, but so we've had the idea for a new middle school. Like our town's had an idea for a new middle school for about a couple years now. Yeah, a couple years. I don't know how long. And last year at our old middle school, they made the policy no gum to prepare us to have no gum in the new middle school. And I thought that was stupid. Like, just, you can't prepare us for that. Prepare us to have no gum. Like, I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. Preparing someone to not have gum in a school, like, that just sounds stupid. Like, just tell us we can't have gum. No one's gonna listen. I already know people who are stocking up on it. Me. But anyway. They have all carpet in the school, that's why. They don't want it sticking under the desks. I guarantee half the gum that is stuck under the desks at the old middle school are not from anyone at our school. I guarantee it's from kids back in like the 70s. But yeah, no one ever listened to that rule last year. It's probably gonna be the same way this year. But we'd all chew gum. We'd all chew candy. We'd all do that. And they made a rule halfway through the year that we're not allowed to have candy outside of classes. Like, if you were given candy in one class, you have to finish it or wait till after school in that class. Well, no, finish it in that class before the bell rings or finish it after school. That was stupid. We have, I don't actually know this year, but last year and the year before we had 3-minute breaks in between classes, so that's like plenty enough to get from one side of the school to the other. And since it was one story, that's fine. Like, I could get there pretty fast. But this year, we did a run through with our schedules for the 7th and 8th graders and 6th graders. And the stairs going up was absolutely horrible. We were told we have to stay on the right side at all times. So going up, have to stay on the right side. On the left, same thing. And it really sucked because there was about 100 kids on the stairs at the exact same time, and I was stuck in the back. Definitely not fun. If I'm going to be late to any class, it's going to be those classes. What else? People who walk slow, you need to learn to speed it up a bit. Because I can tell you this right now, I have no problem running you over in the hallway. I do not walk behind slow people. It irritates me. Like, I'd yell at people in the hallway. Like, could you walk any slower and get around them? And then sometimes people would do this to me. I'd ask them, can you walk any slower? And they'd slow down, so I'd step on their shoes so their shoes would fall off. Yeah. What else? I don't know. Speed it up in the hallway, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who can relate to that. Middle school, okay. If your school doesn't allow this, I don't know why. It'd be kind of stupid. Get a Trapper Keeper for middle school. If you don't know what it is, look on Amazon. They're like $25. It'll help so much. In mine, it's got built-in folders, a pencil case kind of thing on, like, I don't know. The folders are right here on one side of it. So, like, if you open it, there's binder space right here. On the back cover of it, there's, like, a netting thing that you can put papers and stuff and folders in. And then I can fit a 5-subject notebook, a 1-subject, and a 3-subject. So it's like 3-inch. I think it was 3-inch. And then on the other side, there's like the built-in folders, and there's like a built-in netted pencil case. And then there's a little slot in the back. At least that's what mine was. And it made everything so much easier. I'm not going to stop at my locker for every subject because my locker's upstairs and I have classes downstairs. That's so stupid. Don't make your teachers mad. Please don't. My one friend, no, the one I was talking about who wore a V-neck, Yeah, she decided to make a Hear Me Out slideshow and share it with the entire grade. Took like 2 weeks before the teachers found it. I remember I was sitting in class, we had free time, and I was on my computer, and I was like looking at it because there was over 300 slides, and there's like 100 people in our grade. But it was the same people making them. Actually, 300 when we start, 300 like first week, there was probably like 500 at the end. I might be wrong. She'll correct me if she sees this. But I was on it, and there was a couple other people. And all of a sudden, I see the science teacher's name pop up on the top in the document, and then one by one, I see all the other teachers get into it. And I like immediately close the tab. I immediately shut my computer, and I walk over to her, and I'm like, "Girl, I think the teachers found your slideshow." And they go, and she goes into it, and she's deleting everything on it, and it was so funny. She got in trouble, and it was pretty funny. And at the beginning, a couple weeks ago, I was with her, and she's talking about making another one. Cause like the 7th grade teachers don't already hate her. She's gonna make sure the 8th grade ones hate her too. Like she sent me a message. Do you think I should make another slideshow? Cause I want to get all the teachers to hate me. And I'm in the same homeroom as her, so I really hope, and you know who I'm talking to. I can't say your name. I don't want to say your name. But I really hope you don't get our homeroom teacher to hate us. It's bad enough we already have chair tipping guy in there. No names. Yeah, there's this one kid. He always tips his chairs. Like every class period, falls out of his chair. What else? Probably gonna do one more and then I'm gonna end. One more good thing. Recess. Okay. At our old school, like there's people who like compare prison to school. Yeah, that's a funny comparison. But our back of our, like where we played, literally looked like a prison courtyard. Like I'm not even joking. It had the fences up. It had the crusty old basketball hoops against the brick walls. It had there was plants going through the cracks of the thing, and like it was not an even blacktop either. It was like it went straight down and then like into this other part. And it looked terrible. And I saw our new blacktop at our new school, and honestly, it's a more better looking version of a prison courtyard. It's still all blacktop, and it's all gray. It's like there's no color to it. So I'm kind of scared for this year. Alright, I'm gonna go. Whoever watches this, thank you for watching. Bye.